Hello everybody, this is GamingScot, and this is part 2 of the Extinction gameplay. Here I am laying down, getting ready to kill, what is that, 15? I think it's 15 aliens while prone, or 10, I'm not sure, I can't really see. The preview screen isn't really that big. I know it's 10 or 15, something like that. So yeah, Psych class. What he did was amazing. I think I told you Wednesday that he told us that he promises to let us out on time as long as we be respectful and wait until 1:50 for the class to be over until we start packing up our stuff. We don't get antsy and start packing up our stuff at like 1:45 or something like that. We wait till the class is actually over before we pack up stuff. And I think in my previous video I said 12:50, but the class is 1 to 1:50, so I apologize for that. That was just a slight mistake. Not that you guys really probably care what time it is, but just to stay precise and accurate, the class is 1 to 1:50. Yeah. So Friday, all we did was take notes, and the room we have it in is a huge lecture hall, and somehow the acoustics are like incredible, so you can basically hear anything and everything in that room. If someone's whispering to somebody else, you can hear it from like the other side of the room. So yeah, it's like that kind of room. And so around 1:47, 1:48, all you could hear around the room were zippers everywhere and putting books away and all that stuff. And the professor just stood up there smiling, looking at his watch, waiting for everybody to put their stuff away and stuff, you know, just being polite. He just stood there smiling, waiting for everyone. Then he just went on with the notes and everything, so people had to get their stuff back out. Well, some people did at least. I'm sure others were just like, I don't care, my stuff is away, I'm ready to go. And somewhere in the next few slides of notes were about perspective, and it was great. He's like, well, there's two different perspectives of what just happened in class right now and why you're still here at 1:52. There's my perspective, and then there's your perspective. And the perspective is basically, who's being the asshole here, me or you for packing up early? And you'd probably say me, but I told you Wednesday that I'd let you out on time as long as you wouldn't pack up until class is over. So that's why you're still here at 1:52. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. But yeah, he's going to be a good professor. I'm going to like that class. I'm happy that class was my last class, because if it wasn't, then I probably would have been a little bit mad. But since that was my last class, I found it just very humorous and very entertaining. And I was like, oh, I was smiling the whole time he was doing that. I didn't put my stuff away because I knew what he was doing. Because I saw the clock, it wasn't 1:50, and he was just standing in the front of the room looking at his watch, smiling, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So yeah, I was smiling along right with him, because I was like, this is great, he's gonna keep going, and I was about to lose it, honestly. I was just gonna crack up laughing. I'm glad I didn't, though. But yeah, so that was my first week of classes. That's all over. 4 minutes into this video. Now, for the rest of these videos, I'm going to be talking about my strategy for solo Extinction, and probably near the end of the third video, I'm going to be rambling on and on. So, yeah. So, strategy. First, we got to talk about the loadout. For the class, you have a weapons specialist, at least for solo, because that's just the best thing. You get 50% more bullet damage once it's fully upgraded. So that's really helpful. If you're really bad at dodging Scorpion, I guess you could use Medic. If you're really bad at avoiding the Scorpion, like, poison or whatever that is you want to call it. Tank, honestly, that's just but I personally like the weapon specialist. I've used tank before, and I've never gotten as far while using the weapon specialist. So I'd say Weapon Specialist is greater than the tank class. That's my opinion. It's been working out the best for me. I've done 2 times with the Weapon Specialist in my current loadout, and I got to the cabin area. And with the tank class, even fully upgraded, I haven't made it past the town barrier hive. So Weapon Specialist all the way. Pistol type, in this gameplay I had the MP443 Grak pistol, which is a fully automatic pistol, but honestly I think I just forgot to change it because I don't really like this pistol. I'd stay with the P226 or the M9A1 because 3-round burst isn't that bad, I guess. Just be careful with it in the accuracy rounds, I'd say. But yeah, I'd honestly go with the P226. So that's my input on the pistol. For ammo type, I have incendiary. I heard explosive is the best ammo, and the only reason I wasn't using that is because I hadn't unlocked it whenever I was recording this gameplay. I do have it unlocked now, but incendiary works out pretty well. Once you get it fully upgraded, 70% max stock ammo is a lot more than you think it would be. So that's basically your ammo right there. So yeah, incendiary or explosive. I haven't used explosive yet, but I heard it's really good, so I'm going to try that out next time I play Extinction probably. I think in this gameplay I was using armor. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's armor. So yeah, I went armor. You could use Feral Instincts. That would probably help if you're trying to look for the leper, because I'm pretty sure the Feral Instincts does show you where the leper is. And there is some distinct quality about it. So yeah, I'd probably go with armor or Feral Instincts, but probably armor just in case you get in really tight situations. Armor probably saved my life a couple times in this gameplay, I'm not gonna lie. So I'd go with armor. For the strike package, I went IMS in this gameplay because you just put it right next to hives and then you can go run around and whatnot. Like, I use the IMS a lot, and not only that, it does kind of save your life sometimes if you're hiding out near the hive and the IMS goes off and it kills any aliens around you. Once you level up though, I'd probably recommend the sentry gun or the vulture. Probably the sentry gun, but I haven't had those. I don't have those unlocked yet, so that's why I haven't used those. But I'd probably go with the sentry gun because that seems really good. And for the equalizer, probably best idea to use crowd control, the riot shield, because you can put that on your back and basically that's extra hits that you take without losing any health. So that's really helpful, especially once it's fully upgraded. It has 25 shield health, so you can take 25 hits to the back and not lose any health at all. So that's the loadout. I probably took a little bit more time talking about it than I should have, but I'm just trying to stretch out the video and my commentary. No, I can't really stretch out the video. I'm trying to stretch out the commentary, because the only way I can stretch out the video really is if I put it in like half speed, and that'd just be really weird, because then the sounds too would just be like, and that's just, it'd probably get demonic at some point and just sound really weird and creepy, and I don't want to put you guys through that. And if I did put it at half speed, the video would be 32 minutes long, and that's just not right. I got a new deck of cards. They're all super awesome. So if you hear any weird sounds, that's because I'm like shuffling the cards a little bit. Like this sound right here. I don't know if you can hear that at all, but that's me shuffling cards. So yeah. So we got the loadout. Then probably, now this is all, well, I mean, I guess the whole strategy is my opinion. But now for starting off, I definitely, in my opinion, you want to get to the 50% more bullet damage as soon as possible. And it works out if you I think it's, I forget the video. It's either after you complete the first barrier hive or after you complete the last hive in the first area, you should be able to get fully upgraded for weapon specialist. And I'm not sure if it's after you beat the barrier hive or the last regular hive in the first area that you have enough, but whatever it is, I figured it out that you can only fail one challenge. If you fail one challenge and do all the other challenges good and everything, then you should be able to max out weapon specialist by the time, well, let's see. No, there's the first barrier that takes like 2 seconds. Then there's 1, 2, 3, and then they come with challenges. I don't know why it's black right now. Is it black? So yeah, there's the first barrier, and then the next 3, which each come with their own challenge. And so that would be 6, so that would be 8. And the upgrade is 1, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 4, 7. So yeah, it takes 7 points to fully upgrade it. So yeah, it's after the first. My screen is black, so I'm gonna stop recording. I'll be back. I want to check this out. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I guess just once you're recording commentary for so long, the preview just goes away. So nothing's wrong with the video. It's just the software, I guess, the program. So I'm gonna have to remember not to freak out if that ever happens again. So where was I? Yeah, I was talking about how many points you need. So you only need 7 points to fully upgrade it, and you can do that within the first 4 hives. That's not including the barrier hive, and you can fail 1 challenge. Which brings us to the challenges. The first one, I think, is either use only melee damage. Use only melee to kill and damage the aliens, or do not take any damage from the aliens until the hive is destroyed. Either of those are pretty easy as long as you just stay back. The first hive goes by really quick, so there's really no problem there. Even if it is, don't take any damage, just stay back. It won't be very long. It's less than like a minute, or it is a minute, I think, but it's really short compared to all the other hives, so that one's not a big deal. The next one is typically like keep your shooting accuracy above 75%, and what you do for that is, this is why I kind of like the P226 pistol better than the automatic one, because with the automatic you can like hold the trigger too long or something, but with a semi-automatic you can just hold the trigger once and it only shoots 1 bullet. So what I like to do for accuracy rounds, or at least in the first area accuracy rounds, I just shoot 1 bullet, that'll be 100% accuracy, then knife the rest of the round. It's still really not that bad, it's completely doable. You saw that I did it in the last video. So I would suggest just shooting 1 or 2 bullets and then knifing the rest of the round. Make sure both of your bullets hit. Just keep it above 75% accuracy, then knife the rest of the round. It's completely doable in this area, in the first area I mean. In the second area there is a challenge to keep it above 50%, and I definitely would obviously not suggest knifing for that. That's kind of a hit or miss basically. Get it, hit or miss, because it deals with accuracy. Funny joke. Sorry. So yeah. Find the leper. I'm not sure where the leper spawns in any of the areas, so I can't really help you out there. And then I think there's other challenge, like kill aliens with traps, kill them with sentry guns, just kill them with whatever the tanks are, the propane tanks. Those are really easy. Just kind of throw the propane tanks like at the hive and wait for a bunch of aliens to like try to hit the drill. And propane tanks have a huge explosion radius, so even if there's only like 1 or 2 aliens beating on the drill, and there's like, and you're standing by it, and there's a couple aliens attacking you, if you shoot the propane tank, it'll definitely kill like all 4 aliens around you. The ones attacking you and the ones attacking the drill. So the explosion radius for propane tanks are quite insane, honestly. So that isn't really a hard challenge. Sentry gun, that's not a hard challenge. Most of the challenges aren't really hard. So just before you get to the barrier hive in the first area, you should have weapon specialists fully upgraded. Then after that, if you do get all the challenges done, then you have an extra point, and I'd probably use that for ammo type or pistol type. Pistol type doesn't really matter. Oh, your secondary gun, I'd probably recommend the AK-12. It's like right by the sign in the first area. That's a good gun to have. It'll keep you pretty safe for most of the time. It's a very good gun to have. It's a assault rifle. It's awesome. Time is running out, so I'll continue this in part 3. That'll be up tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. GamingScot.